Hi, I'm Nicole Alvarez, and you are Elle King. Hi, give me your hand. I love you so much.
Hi, sweetheart.
So I was really stoked when they told me that I got you because your album is my favorite. You have such a strong sense of self, and you're such a cool role model. And my question the whole time I'm listening to your album, I'm like, what was she like as a kid? Like I need to know. So growing up, like what appealed to you and what were you like? Were you a wild child?
Are you talking like before I was a teenager or like?
Give me a little bit of both. So like as a little kid, were you curious? And then as a teenager, what were you like?
I was very, very loud. I was a huge nerd. I don't know. It was like the weird things that I was obsessed with, like ABBA and Ace of Base and Aqua. I just wanted to perform, but I was super awkward and like, I don't know. I grew up really like chubby and weird, and I thought that like, okay, if I'm funny, then people will laugh and I can be cool that way. And so I just grew up like just weird and paranoid and scared of everything. And then I turned 19 and I kind of like grew into, I don't know. I wasn't a woman. I thought I was a woman at 19, but I just became a completely different person. But even before then, like once I got a leather jacket when I moved to New York City at like 12, I was like, oh my gosh, I want to be bad. That's great. I started taking the subway by myself and, playing music in bars by like 15. And
so rebellion felt good. I was kind of that way. Like the leather jacket. Yeah. Rebellion felt good. And it was not that I wanted to be bad per se. It just, there's something really appealing about going left of center as opposed to following like the straight line that everybody else was going. It just felt more like me.
Well, yeah. I mean, some people need to be told what to do. I don't like that. And I always think that no is always negotiable. And I'm very persuasive, and so I try to push everything as far as I can go and see how much I can get away with. And I don't hear the word no very often.
That's so fantastic.
It's great. It's really working for me. So
what was the first experience that you had that compelled you or propelled you to write your first song?
Oh, my gosh.
Because usually it's like heartbreak or something like that. But when you found your voice, what was the subject matter that made you put pen to paper?
Well, the first two songs that I can really remember writing, I wrote, which actually makes a lot of sense for my songwriting. One was a song that I wrote when my brother was in trouble making fun of him to make my mom laugh so that I could be on her good side. And then when I was 13 years old, my friend actually committed suicide, and it was like really, I'd never experienced anything like that. And my grandfather died when I was young, but I don't know. It's hard to be someone who's under 10 and understand death like in that way, and then be like a preteen. And he was a really young kid, and he killed himself, and it was really sad. And so that was the first moment where I had just really started playing guitar, and I started writing music, and that was the first time where I took an emotion that I felt and I put it into song. And so that plays a lot into how I write music, where I write songs when I feel emotion. It's very cathartic and very therapeutic for me. But then there's this also kind of comedic aspect to my songwriting where, my grandmother always told me if you can't laugh at yourself, then you're going to have a miserable life. And so I kind of write a lot of things in a way that makes me laugh, and I hope that people who may be going through something can kind of take a second and step out of that sadness and like laugh about things, because everything is gonna be okay, but yeah, those were the two first songs I wrote.
America's Sweetheart is a great summation of what you're saying, because it's like, hey, I'm not perfect, I'm not America's sweetheart, but it's also so like it resonates confidence. That was a song that I loved like from the get-go on the album. So you get on stage and you're very vulnerable. Like once a person puts themselves on stage, you're just opening yourself up. What do you feel when you're up there, and why is it important for you to step up there and like just own it?
Well, first, my favorite place to be in the world is on stage. I love live performances. There's this ridiculously insane rush that you get in the adrenaline, whether it's performing in front of 2 people or thousands of people, and playing here is like dream come true. Walking around with the photographs around, it's like who's been here and who's played here. It's like I'm just completely in awe. And I'm also playing a show with a lot of my peers, and it's just really amazing. But I think that there's such beauty and vulnerability, and I think that it takes a really strong person to do that in an honest and genuine way. And so I feel like that's why people have, if they have, they've made a connection to my music and to me, and why they're my fans. So I don't know. I don't even really remember the question.
No, but you just gave the perfect answer. All right, so for and giggles, I know you like to have a good time, and we all feed off of it. I love it. So what artist or celebrity would you love to share a bottle of whiskey with?
I don't actually know if Dolly drinks, but I would love to get drunk.
So she's your favorite, right?
Did you see the
Yes.
Dolly Parton is my hero.
I think you just like to sit down and speak with her, or just hang with the woman.
Yeah, I've got 3 heroes, Aretha Franklin, Dolly Parton, and Wanda Jackson. And this fall, I spent an entire day with Wanda Jackson. She gave me a lot of life lessons. I can't even speak. Honestly, like when I think about it, I've never been more nervous in my life. Even when I talk about it, like I got a video sent to me of us singing. I couldn't watch it for over a week. Like it makes me like, I can't even find my words.
But why couldn't you watch it? Was it because it made you like nervous to see her? Because like you can't believe
feels.
that. Yeah, too many feels. It's like feels overload.
Yeah, and I mean, it was just the craziest experience ever. Like I just get, tongue-tied. And so that, check 1 off my list. Jen? I'm just kidding. That's fine. She's I love you. No, it's okay. I love her. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm just kidding. I have to give her but yeah, so that's 1. And then the thing is that if you put things out in the universe, they will come true. If you're doing good things and you're living a positive life and you manifest good things, I've been saying that I will meet and sing with all my heroes. So Wanda Jackson has been 1.
Check.
Yeah. And I will meet and sing with Aretha Franklin and Dolly Parton.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I completely believe that. I feel it in my heart right now. So 3 fun fan questions that they wanted me to ask you. What's your favorite curse word? Is it the one? Is it
No.
F? Well, so we asked on Twitter, like, what favorite curse words? What?
How about we keep it a secret? I'll just tell you.
Just show me. Perfect. Okay. What's your favorite thing to drink? Like specific.
I like Jameson.
Okay, I like Jameson too. I like Jack and Jameson. Sometimes.
Jack, come on.
Sometimes together.
Listen, David Lee Roth drinks Jack, but like, and I love him to death. I can't drink that.
Some reason it does me good. I can't explain it. Tequila kills me. Tequila
makes me mean.
It makes me emotional and mean. Jack makes me good. Jameson is it's also very smooth.
It's smooth.
It's smooth. So Jameson and Jack are I think my 2. But I mean, just whiskey in general.
I'm a whiskey girl.
Okay, and then the last one. What's your favorite song that you've ever written? The one that you're most proud of?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Or at least on the album.
That's
I know,
so tough.
They're so good, and there's so many of them.
Oh my god, it's like choosing your children.
I know, but this is what they wanted to know.
Wow,
How about we detail it better? Which one makes you most emotional when you're singing it?
See You Again, the last song on the album. It's the only sweet love song I ever meant.
Okay.
And yeah, it was a beautiful song, and we wrote it in 10 minutes. We were supposed to be writing another song. There was a cab waiting. We wrote it in 10 minutes. We did 1 take of it, and it made the album, and it ended the album, and it's a really, truly beautiful story. And I think it's one of the most beautiful songs I've ever written, and I was really happy that it made the album and closed it out, and it means a lot to me, and I cry sometimes when I sing it.
Well, thank you so much. A, thank you for being part of our show. Secondly, you put it out there in a way it's refreshing, and you can tell there's like an old soul thing going on, but you're also this breath of fresh air. So both together is just, it's the future of the business, hopefully. And like that little girl said, you're true talent, and I have the biggest girl crush on you, not to like geek out or anything, but Elle, you're fantastic. So thank you. And you just played the Forum.
I did.
What? Thank you so much on behalf of KROQ. Bye.